Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 40 of our Pokemon Blue playthrough. And in the last episode, if you didn't get to check that one out, we actually made it back to our hometown of Palatown, and we checked in with our mom and Professor Oak, and basically started off on what is essentially a second journey through the Kanto region, in which I'm going to start adding more Pokemon into my collection, which you've been seeing in the Omega Ruby Wi-Fi battles if you've been watching those lately on the channel. So, starting with that last episode, we've begun what is basically a lot of grinding montages and capturing the whole new team. As you see to the left here on the team layout, I will show you the team right now as it is. We do have our level 7 Stinger. We caught him as a Weedle back in Viridian Forest, and he has now evolved into Kakuna. We see he has a decent defense stat at 12. He is, as I said, level 7, and he has Poison Sting and String Shot, of course. The next Pokemon in the list is Blaze the Charmander. We got from Gym Leader Blaine on Cinnabar Island. Has a speed of 29, not too bad, that's his highest stat, and he has Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Tail... Well, I was going to say Tail Whip. Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Leer. I guess Tail Whip was the same thing. Also in the team is our starter from Professor Oak, Shelbert, the level 41 Squirtle. He has Surf, Ice Beam, Bite, and Withdraw, and Pikachu is still here as well, level 41. He's almost at 100 for his speed. He's got Thunder Shock, Body Slam, Thunder Wave, and Flash. Now, just before we get back into the grinding for Stinger, I want to go check something out in the PC. When I first got Blaze back in the, what was it, episode 37, maybe 38, I actually swapped up the team layout and you saw Kabuto get replaced by Blaze. Worry not, folks, he is still here in the team. We just put him into the computer the moment we actually got the Charmander. So I didn't actually trade him or get rid of him. We still have Kabuto stored away nice and safe. So what we're going to do right now is go back to Viridian Forest and continue training up Stinger. We want to get him evolved into Beedrill as soon as we can. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to hop on the bike, and I'm going to bike on down and continue the grinding montage. So I'll see you on the other side. And with that KO, Stinger hits level 10, and as we see, he's now evolving into his final form, gonna be Beedrill. Here we go, the Kakuna is hatching into our Poison Bee Pokemon, which, as I said last episode, you could actually see in last week's Omega Ruby rotation battles. Stinger has become Beedrill. And he learns... doesn't learn Fury Attack yet? Must be level 12, I think. Let's check out the new Pokedex data for Beedrill. Beedrill, the Poison Bee Pokemon, flies at high speed and attacks using its large venomous stingers on its forelegs and tail. So let's check the stats for our new Beedrill. Here we go, attack 23, speed is 22, the defense and special are pretty terrible, but he's fast and he hits pretty hard on that physical side. So let's go ahead, we're going to get one more level of grinding for Stinger the Beedrill before we leave the forest, so let's begin that. we're going to head off to route number 3. We're going to make our next Pokemon capture. Now that we have our Beedrill trained up to level 11, it's time to get someone else on the team and start training them up. Now this is a Pokemon that we've seen a couple times before in the rotation battles. I still remember, most not fondly, but most memorably, the time we took him into some double battles and he got one-hit KO'd by a Guillotine and a Sheer Cold. If you don't know who I'm talking about, go back and check out those battles, but we're going to speed up the encounters right now while we train up Stinger, and until we find the Pokemon in question. And there we are, that's the one we're looking for. Didn't take quite nearly as long as it was to find that Weedle back in Viridian Forest. So, question is, will this little Jigglypuff be able to survive a poison sting? Let's find out. Be careful there, Stinger. Alright, excellent. We can get one more of those off. I hope we don't poison it, though. So I'd rather paralyze it. Alright, Sting, that is fine. You're going to put Stinger to sleep for the moment. But we're going to swap into Pikachu and go for the Thunder Wave. Let's do this. Gonna paralyze this Jigglypuff and throw some Pokeballs, hopefully just the one, and add it onto the team. Don't sing everyone to sleep. Come on, Jigglypuff. Not that it really matters, because actually no. It matters a whole great deal, because we need to Thunder Wave this thing first. So let's go ahead and fire up the Poke Flute. Nice soothing melody. It's funny the soothing melody actually wakes things up. You'd think that would be the thing that puts things to sleep. Would you cut this out? I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball first of all. It is in the yellow HP. I think that should possibly be good enough to get the capture. Let's find it if we're wasting our time with this one. Okay, wobble once, wobble twice, wobble 3 times, and the Jigglypuff is added to the team. Jigglypuff was caught. New Pokedex data, of course. Jigglypuff, the balloon Pokemon. When its huge eyes light up, it sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep. There you go, see? Soothing melody, puts things to sleep. Do you want to nickname this Jigglypuff? Yes, I do. We are going to name him in honor of the great Will Smith and the hit song of his at the time, Jiggy. We got jiggy with it. So we're going to go ahead and bike back to the Pokemon Center right now so we can heal up Stinger, and we're going to start doing some switch training for Jiggy here on route number 3, try to get him leveled up where Stinger and pretty much where Blaze is at just about too. And after that we're going to head into the next area. I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. Let's just focus on getting our Pokemon healed up, and then we'll go back and do some switch training, and I'll catch you back after that. so we just got Stinger and Jiggy up to level 13, and I realized when we caught Jiggy, we didn't actually check these stats. Let's do that right now. See now, as I said, he's at level 13, he's got attack of 21, which is his best stat. The rest are pretty mediocre. Looks like speed is his next highest, though. He did learn Pound during the grinding as well, so finally he could stand up on his own. He worked out pretty well with Stinger in conjunction with putting things to sleep with Sing, switching into Stinger, and getting the damage off for the KOs. So now it is time. We have saved up in the Pokemon Center, or healed up in the Pokemon Center, just outside Mount Moon. It is time to add another Pokemon to our team. Now, if you recall from earlier in the playthrough, this man down here sells a Magikarp. That's still not worth it. We're going into Mount Moon to add our next Pokemon to the team, and it's a relatively rare encounter, but I'm going to try on screen, or rather, not sped up. I'm going to give it 5 chances to find one. Here's our first chance. That is not what we're looking for. That is just a Zubat. So we're going to go ahead and drop it with a nice Pound attack. In fact, I don't know if I want to give it 5 tries. We'll see how things go, depending on how many Zubat we encounter. Leech Life is not a problem. We are Fairy type, we resist that. Wait a minute, no we're not. But it's still pretty pathetic damage anyway. And Zubat goes down. Let's give another shot, see if we can find the Pokemon we're going to add to the team. After which we'll get back to some more grinding montage, which I'm sure you're all excited for. And a Geodude. Now here's the problem. We don't really have anyone on the team that we're training right now that can get this thing knocked out, so we're actually going to let Shelbert come in. He's going to get the KO. Yes, we're using a level 41 to switch train in Mount Moon for some lower level Pokemon. Let's not go super KO with that, let's just go with the regular Ice Beam. It's not double super effective, so it's our more Mercy type KO. And it's not Stab either. Alright, so that is encounter number 2. Let's go for number 3. Do we happen to find the rarity that we're looking for? And I don't know if the rarity is higher on different floors or not, but if I can't find it within 5 tries, I'll start speeding up and possibly go down to some other floors to see if we can find just the Pokemon we're looking for. We can't seem to encounter anything right here. Look how far we've gone through Mount Moon. Any other day of the week you'd be finding nothing but Zubat this far into the cave. Here we go. Encounter number 3. It is just another Zubat. Jiggy can easily drop this one. It's level 6 as well. He is more than twice the level. It's going to be cool to see how he starts to learn more attacks as time goes on, though. Alright, so let's go for a 4th encounter. See if we happen to find the Pokemon in question. Place your bets in the comments below which one I'm looking for. But if you've been watching the Omega Ruby Wi-Fi battles, you've pretty much seen the entire team in my nice big group shot. You probably know which Pokemon I have and which ones I don't. So encounter number 4, of course, is just another common Zubat. Also level 6, go for a quick Pound KO. And if we don't find our rare encounter in the next Pokemon that shows up, we're going to start speeding up. Another 2 HP drained away with that Leech Life from the Zubat. Alright. Now this is riveting commentary, isn't it? I didn't battle this guy yet, what? Whoa, you shocked me! Oh, you're just a kid. Well, you're just a hiker. Alright, looks like we're getting some Pokemon battle training going on with this hiker. Of course you have a Geodude. We can't do anything to you. Alright, we can sing you to sleep though. Or we can actually fail at that. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you to sleep. All you can do is tackle, that's perfectly fine. Then we're gonna swap over into our Beedrill and go for some Fury attacks. Of course it is resisted, but Poison Sting is double. Shelbert, come on in here. Yeah, we're not playing that game. This is gonna take too much time out of the grinding montage. Tackle, that's fine. I thought we were gonna do 1 damage. But we could go for the massive super damage Surf, but we're just going to go with the Ice Beam. And the Geodude falls. What do you have next, Mr. Hiker, that we didn't battle yet? This is really brutal. Level 41 Squirtle versus these level 10 Geodude. I'm surprised I actually didn't battle this guy. But anyways, it is what it is. We're getting some training right now. Watch Shelbert level up from all this. I remember when Shelbert first fought an Onix back in Pewter Gym. It went pretty much like this. Although that one actually did survive. Did it survive a bubble? I can't recall. It might have survived 1. But we dropped the Hiker's ground and rock type Pokemon. Wow, shocked again. Kids like you shouldn't be here. Alright, let's get one final encounter and see what we happen to find. It is just a Zubat, so the time has come to start speeding up. there's our rare encounter right there, Clefairy. Alright, level 9. So, you're not fairy type in this game, of course, despite your name. I think we can hit you with a poison sting and not knock you out. We can actually hit you with a couple of those, especially now that you've growled us. So let's get you a little bit more weakened up, and then we'll switch into Pikachu for the Thunder Wave. I'm risking a crit, but we're going for another poison sting. Alright. Now we're good to go into Pikachu and Thunder Wave. This thing shouldn't have Sing at this level, unless I am wrong. Nope, it's Pikachu. I was going to choose Shelbird by accident for a moment there. So you can't sing us to sleep at this level, I'm sure. Good. I was expecting right then me jinxing myself. Let's Thunder Wave, paralyze this, make it easier for capture, and start launching the Pokeballs. You can growl all you like. That's not going to save your chances of getting captured. Pokeball, go! Okay, we got 1, 2, and 3. Clefairy was caught. Another Pokemon added to the team. New Pokedex data will be added. Clefairy, the fairy Pokemon. Its magical and cute appeal has many admirers. It is rare and found only in certain areas. Would you like to give a nickname? Yes. This is... whoops. Fluffy, the Clefairy. Alright, let's check Fluffy's stats while we're here. We're going to head out and heal up. She's at level 9, and Special is very good, 18. Of course, only has Pound and Growl for the time being. So what we're going to do is escape back to the Pokemon Center just outside, and we're going to come back in and start some switch training for our new Clefairy. So let's speed up once again. back in Cerulean City. We're going to go heal up at the Pokemon Center. We got some good training done in Mount Moon. And I'll show you the team just briefly here as we end off after we get the heal up. We're going to pick up some more items here as well before we end off the episode, because we actually used the last of our Super Potions back during that big, massive grinding montage. So let's take a look at the team as they are for the time being. Everyone's at level 15 for the new recruits. We've got Stinger, Blaze, Jiggy, and Fluffy, and a number of new moves were learned too. Let's just quickly look them over here. So we have Poison Sting, Fury Attack, and String Shot for Stinger. Blaze hasn't seen any real change at the moment. He's still level 15. Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Leer. We're focusing on the new guys, such as Jiggy at level 15 with Pound, Sing, Disable. And finally, Fluffy the Clefairy, our newest addition, Pound, Sing, and Growl for level 15. So let's go quickly to grab some items. And basically we're going to end off the episode in just a few moments. So hopefully this kind of a filler episode isn't that too much of a bore for you or anything like that. Let's buy some... I was hoping for Super Potions. Let's just buy 10 potions for now. We're soon going to get some Super Potions at the next town we get to. But for the time being, we're just going to head back to the Pokemon Center, heal it up, save it up, and end off the episode. So feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think so far of the playthrough and any highlights you're looking forward to in the future of the Pokemon Blue episodes. And I gotta go and see if this is actually a decent time for, like, say, 20-25 minutes or so for an episode. Anyway, with all that, I gotta go do some editing. I want to say thank you for checking out the episode today, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.